only anchor that you need to find is the real I and the quality of awareness. Once you find that, you have found home, and it's always available. So who knows yes, who knows no, who knows I'm not in peace, who knows I am in peace, who knows all of that. Knowing is there. Knowing is always there. That's the only thing that you cannot lose, this knowing. So you're never lost, Michael. What does awareness do? What does awareness do? No, but awareness is this open field, just this open field, saying, okay, there is disturbance, but I hold you. I mean, it's okay. You have the right to be disturbed. I'm just awareness. And you feel good, okay, but know who you are. You're not what you feel. You're not what you're thinking. You're not, so it's all okay. Leave it a place. It's what it is at the moment. Leave it as it is. Don't judge it. Don't want to get rid of it. Don't put so much pressure into your life as it needs to change, or I need to find my way now. I need to find the root. The root is always there, as it's okay. It's not who I am. And I say yes, as it is. No expectation. Or if I have expectation, I say yes to expectation because I see it. It's in a head. Mind cannot think this way. Mind needs a goal, a change, expectation, judges itself, cannot hold the little me. Mind doesn't want to hold the little me. And awareness doesn't care about me. Me has a total full room. There is total full room for me as lost, for me as up in the air, for me down lost here on the mud, for me anyhow, for the me anyway, anyhow, there is room for me, for awareness that has recognized itself, for consciousness. Huh? Mm. So this, when we understand, it's like, wow, there is a total room for me. How do you feel when suddenly there is room for me without any expectation, without need for change? It's peace right there, even if you're not at peace at the body-mind level.
Yes.
The yes to the absence of peace at the body-mind level is like home. It's peace. The yes to the absence of peace is true peace. The yes to the absence of love is true love. The yes to the absence of silence is true silence. It's like chasing the tail endlessly for what is always available here and now, as a shift in perception. Mm. There is one thing that is called understanding. Parts in spirituality. One is, do you see that? The light bulb, where is it?
Yeah.
You cannot see, the light bulb seeing itself. This is what we've done. Suddenly you recognize, wow, awareness is already pure. It's not conditional to anything I'm going through. Anything. This bad energy, who judges it? Spirituality is like this. You would say to the child, hey, you're already perfect. Don't worry. Whatever you're going through. But yet, a mother, a father, if the child doesn't feel good or whatever, will want that child to feel better. It's natural.
Yes.
So that's why people get a little bit lost with spirituality. They're a little bit confused because on one hand, for pure awareness, nothing matters. Whether you feel good or you feel bad, I'm the watcher. I'm the watcher of I feel good, I'm the watcher of I feel bad, but I'm free from both. Yes. I'm the watcher of a high state of consciousness, of bliss and peace and silence and love. And I'm the watcher of depression and anger and feeling lost. But I'm free from both when I know myself as the presence, recognizing, giving space for everything. That's why this anchor is always there. That's one aspect. You need to recognize yourself as already perfect, already free, already whole. There is nothing missing in awareness. Now, that's the intellectual part and the clarity you need. I call this the masculine, the verticality. So you can say yes to your insomnia, you can say yes to the absence of peace, and you can say yes to the love and high and bliss and whatever, but you're not lost, neither in bliss and neither in depression, because you have recognized yourself as nothing, an openness to what is, just pure openness to what is. But what does awareness do, Michael? Awareness doesn't distort what is here and now. And that's where becomes a little bit the trouble. Because awareness, if there is in front of awareness a pink computer, there is a pink computer. But awareness won't say, oh, this is a yellow computer. Yeah? Whereas what do we do with our mind? When we feel sad, sometimes we pretend we are happy. When we are disturbed, sometimes we pretend we are not. We pretend that we are not, or or when we are jealous, or when we are this, something we are judging as what we define as ego, memories, patterns inside you, inside me. We are judging them. So awareness is deviated through a filter, mind filter, huh? And then we change it. So we are not realizing it, although it's always there. Mind is like no alignment with truth. Awareness, realizing who you are, understanding who you are, we get it. Okay, wow, it's already there. It's a knowing in me. It always knows. I always know what I'm going through. But sometimes, though, I lie to myself. And this is where I lose who I am. Because if I can no longer recognize what is really here and now, I'm no longer pure awareness. I'm mental awareness. Awareness, look at it. It's simple, huh? There is in front of me this, in front of me there, in front of me that. That's pure awareness. Nothing, recognizing everything as it is.
Yes.
Awareness is just an emptiness and nothing, pure nothing, because you cannot even define it as silence. You lose it. If you define it as something, you lose the purity of it, which is nothing.
Yes.
That's why it can be open to absolutely everything from a place of clarity. So this is quality of awareness. It recognizes things as it is. There is this, there is confusion, there is a lack of clarity, there is a knowing of everything, pure knowing of everything. Now, sometimes this pure consciousness is deviated through the memories we have. We call that ego, past memories. So because of our past memories, when we see and when we feel we are not at peace with ourselves, we may pretend, oh, no, actually, I'm happy. I'm always happy. I'm spiritual. I have to pretend, I'm spiritual. I should put a little bit of the spiritual mask. So like this, we start pretending, having a nice game with us or with others. So we want to get the approval of this boss. So we will also show a different face. So like this, we are losing the purity that we are, which is the absence of distortion. Absence of distortion, being aligned with truth. Inside you, Michael, not even in reality, but inside you, you don't lie with yourself. If you feel sad, you feel sad. If you feel this, you feel this. But you're aligned with your inner truth. That's self-realization. You're in alignment with yourself. You don't lie, you don't hide. You stop the hide and seek game. That's being yourself. It's not even in daily life. You can still have a pattern of lying, but inside yourself, you see it. You don't lie, you're aligned with truth. So it's not even conditional of how you are in your daily life. It's just conditional of how you don't lie about yourself, with what's going on inside you. It's a personal story only with yourself. This, don't worry, you don't need to analyze everything. We are talking now in order to grasp it, to grasp what is awareness. Does that awareness, does that awareness, does that. Alignment with truth, inner truth, tack, here. But in daily life, we don't have to put so much attention into our mental attention. We cannot be so much, oh, okay, what am I doing now? Who's doing this? Am I truthful? Am I not? It's complicated. Awareness is a radar. It is a perfect radar, knowing which frequency you are, like a radio. Now I'm a low frequency, high frequency. It's a radar, knowing. But this can become natural. It becomes natural when you have recognized yourself and you can say yes to ego. So that's where there is a little bit of work. Because saying yes to ego, we sometimes don't want. So for this, I usually do an initiation. What I teach is also the other aspect of, there is self-awareness, self-knowledge. I know who I am, already perfect, so that makes me take it easy with everything I'm experiencing. It's okay. I should not feel guilty. It's okay. I'm already perfect. I take this distance. But also in life, we see we are not truthful. Yeah, there is a little bit of healing work, which is also the opening to the heart. Because as long as we don't accept our ego, the heart is still a little bit closed. Accepting our ego is also accepting the world. So if you want awareness, a little light bulb, becoming a sunshine over the world that is not selective. So sometimes in the spiritual path with Advaita, which is self-recognition, knowing you're the little light bulb, it's very easy because for the ego, because he says, wow, I'm already perfect. The world is an illusion. There is nothing to find out except recognizing myself, and I'm free. That's half self-realization. Being yourself, being that light, is being open to all that is, because what is there now to put aside? You have recognized yourself. And recognizing yourself is recognizing your openness to all that is, because that is what consciousness is. It is an openness to, I see my fears. It is an openness to, I see my ego. I'm not afraid to look at it. I know who I am. So when you really know who you are, there is a shift into from withdrawing from the world to opening to the world, which is opening to your ego. Quality of awareness. Awareness, like the sunshine, it cannot select what it will shine on. It's an open field. It is when you open up, the body feels. Automatically, if there is space in the body, the body is relaxed, even in the middle of chaos, but you feel relaxed. That's not your ego program. When it is your ego program, there is a resistance. The body, the memory is stuck in the body somewhere. So when you resist something, you feel it in the body, you breathe. It goes, it doesn't go, but you're in contact with it. That's the alignment I was talking about, which can be directly also through the body. Instead of being mental, I have to know what I'm resisting. No, just be aware of your body. Breathe, it's okay, I know who I am, and the rest, I accept, I embrace my resistance, I breathe. I have not even expectation that it goes, but I embrace it, I feel it. And that connection with feeling your body and the resistance, Michael, is a connection to your heart. Even if you have lots of tension in the body, but you're open to it, in that openness, there is direct connection to your heart, even if you feel completely surrounded by emotions. So that little reminder to feel open and breathe is the connection to your little inner voice, to your intuition, that through any situation will give you a little bit of light on how to be in life, how to behave. No, the heart is what is everywhere. It is consciousness itself as openness, and it manifests. It is everywhere. So it is in every cell of your body, in every piece of matter, in every world. So and this open field of awareness, we have it also in us as a field of intelligence running through us that is blocked by the wall of ego. By the filter of perception, distorting truth. But when this filter of perception is not there, we have access to this intelligence within, which is broader than us, which is the universe itself. It has pure intelligence of everything. It is within us. So when the wall of ego is not tight or so much like this, we are in connection with it. We feel it. And in that feeling, there is what we call intuition, or there is what we call a movement to act and do something or say something. So there is being yourself as a natural self. That means naturally following your heart, which means naturally following what you feel. So it's a little bit of a lot of information today, but the the bulb recognizing itself is understanding who you are, already perfect. So I know who I am. And because I have this pillar now, I'm ready to really be who I am, which means to open to what is here and now as it is.